So, guys, it's Edgewind,
And Ruiner?
and this is Season 1, Episode 15, Feeling Pinkie Keen. Now, I'm going to start this off with something not even related to this episode. Every time I say Season 1, Episode whatever, it always feels like in some weird way I should be saying, for example, Season 15, Episode 1, and I have no idea why.
Really?
I don't know. It's like it just feels like I'm screwing up in some weird way. Or maybe I'm just so afraid I'm going to screw up. I feel like I'm going to screw up. I don't know.
Pinkie's being weird again.
Oh, wow. You know, at least she's not acting like me, because I'm being really weird.
Oh, I'm sorry. I mean, random.
Nah. Look at her being all random.
What are...
So Twilight's out walking her pet right now.
she was playing dress up. So what is that umbrella hat really supposed to protect her from besides like rain?
I don't know. Maybe it's like, it looks like it's really flimsy, but it's made of like vibranium or adamantium or something.
Maybe.
That'd be hilarious. A vibranium umbrella hat. I don't want one.
I guess it would have protected her from that frog.
Whoa.
But like all the other stuff that tends to fall during this.
Yeah, really. I don't think that
it would just crush through it or rip through it.
And this episode I love because we get to see Derpy again briefly.
Yeah.
I love Derpy. She has strabismus.
I don't remember this.
No, you'll see it if someone's gonna post in the comments when it is. I'm sure, but I'm gonna just say you'll know it when you see it. I mean, it's kind of hard to miss Derpy.
Okay.
And her antics.
Oh, okay, okay.
Yeah, that.
It's such an obvious one, and I just couldn't remember.
So, I'm glad Derpy's making a comeback. I want to see her come back more in season 5.
That flag wave was so adorable.
It is.
Yeah, so here's that chariot that I was talking about.
Yeah, the flying car. What the hell?
Where people are like, oh, like what? How's it flying? And I'm like, well, you didn't complain about the one that Twilight was in.
Yeah, really.
Just because it's gold or something or whatever it was made out of.
I'm sure lots of stuff can be enchanted. It doesn't have to look pimped out. Pimp my chariot.
I guess she's just not gonna take that one.
Yeah, really.
He's weak.
He's straight from the herd. He has no place here. Yeah, so another thing here. Twilight uses Spike to test out her spells on, so like a test dummy or an experiment.
A guinea pig.
Yeah, I mean, what if something irreparable happens to Spike? Is
like getting turned into an orange.
Or yeah, that. No, this isn't a sign of any kind of special powers. This just means you haven't had a hit of cocaine in just a few days.
Ow. That looks surprisingly painful for a cartoon.
It does. But I have to say, it's pretty... The amount of things that they do here are pretty clever. Some are a little cliche, but, you know, that's to be expected with cartoons. How long have cartoons been around now? For a very long time.
Very long time.
Yeah, so it's kind of hard to really do stuff like this that you would consider original. So, you know, everyone always says that old expression, The Simpsons did it. Well, Simpsons copied it from someone else. Same sort of thing here. Oh, Twilight, she's fallen. It's such a knockoff of blah, blah, blah. Well, blah, blah, blah was inspired by na, na, na. And na, na, na was inspired by yeah, yeah, yeah.
I don't think you ever really see this angle of Ponyville that often with the hills. And,
yeah, really, you don't.
And the houses on the hills and like there. Is that a church back there?
Might be.
It looks. There's like a cross on top of a building in the back.
Praise Luna.
There it is again.
Praise Luna.
And hey, look, Greenhoof. I think that's what his name is.
All right, now I want to notice something else. Like Twilight's been doubting this the whole time. This whole Pinkie Sense thing.
Yes.
You notice Spike jumped on the bandwagon real quick.
Yes.
Now, is that just because he's smart, or just because he wants to be part of the group?
I don't know. I think he just accepts it. He's seeing it in action, so
yeah,
he accepts it.
He's I guess in him, you know, proof is what you see. Twilight needs like more in-depth animalization and whatnot. I think I said animalization. Analyzation.
Adorable.
It is very adorable.
Got me. She's got very good balance for being able to stand at the very edge of a bathtub that was filled with water.
Yeah, really.
And like all wet too. So
Now, where do you get a toothless alligator from?
A soapbox.
Ah.
I actually didn't notice that the first time around.
I did the first time I saw this, but I thought, really? That it's subtle, but it's clever, and I like it.
Yeah, Twilight. You don't know what you're talking about, Twilight. Why don't you just use a spell to fix everything?
Yeah, Twilight.
I flutter. What if something just falls into her eye or something? And,
Yeah, really.
And I.
Okay, so here's a problem I see with this. Okay, she has her Pinkie sense. What if for some unforeseeable reason Pinkie Pie has an epileptic seizure? No pony is going to call for help because they're thinking she's just having a Pinkie sense thing going on here.
I don't know.
No, I'm saying it, man. I'm saying it. Not asking, I'm telling you. There's nothing wrong with a little understanding. For some people it is hard to accept things at face value. Spike is someone who can. Twilight does need solid proof, evidence. See?
Just focus.
Focus.
I want that giant bottle of Mountain Dew in the back.
So I want to know,
What is all this?
We haven't seen much technology in Equestria.
But it obviously exists. Look at this.
Yeah, I know, right?
Tank has a flying backpack thing shell. I don't know what it is, but like he can fly.
Yeah, there was the helicopter we saw in testing 1, 2, 3. The Pinkie copter.
Yeah. And what else?
All this crap. You don't believe in anything you cannot explain. So can you fully explain magic then? We've never heard a full explanation of magic.
Nope, she hasn't. As far as I remember. Yes, you do.
Yes, you do. Of course, someone like Twilight, it will nag at them. They have to know.
She's just in denial.
Mm-hmm. I love this bit.
She's so adorable.
She is.
There needs to be more ear flopping in the show.
Ow. So is her horn flat right now?
I guess so.
It sure as fuck looks like it.
You were just flattened.
Yeah, really.
Into a, like, literally just, what the...
It's commercial break.
I feel like it doesn't do that for every episode. Either that, or I don't look.
Yeah, you don't notice. But you see, it's the same thing with me in the season 1 episode whatever.
Yeah.
There's Fluttershy. Was it Fluttershy?
Yeah, it
I'm
was.
too far back from the TV to tell. I'm blinded shit.
Yeah, it was. So.
Binoculars. She has binos and a pith helmet. Is she still left from Daring Do?
Maybe.
Now that we know Daring Do is a real, actual pony. Spoilers.
I saw it coming.
I hoped. I never saw... I will not say I saw it coming, but I will say I hoped for it. But what I am very disappointed in is the fact that we had something pretty epic happen with Daring Do meeting the main six and whatnot. Daring Do liking Dash enough to put her on the title of the book. And we haven't seen her since. There hasn't even been a mention in passing of Daring Do, hanging with Dash or anything. And I find that very disappointing. I mean, that's just, from a fan's perspective, and on headcanon and all that. But it would be kind of nice to acknowledge things like that. Like, we haven't heard anything, since Rarity Takes Manhattan. We never heard anything from Coco Pomel or, Cheese Sandwich or any of them. We saw little brief glimpses of them.
Yeah.
But it's kind of hard to say, oh, I'm your friend. But we've only seen you the one time. I mean, have you sent a letter, made a phone call? At least we know with Discord, he shows us that he's, pen pals with Fluttershy. And I guarantee you, anyone over a certain age is not going to know what the fuck a pen pal is.
So I was a bit disappointed right there with Twilight.
What is it?
All it was a gotcha moment where all she saw was her nose twitching,
Yeah.
and then she looks up and she's like, "Aha! This somehow disproves everything."
Yeah, yeah.
Her, what was it? Twitchy tail is things falling.
Yeah.
Oh, and I was like, okay. So many the bandages.
Yep.
They have them, so they can get hurt.
Yes, it can.
Well, actually,
That's great.
well, actually,
Why?
they show it later also. Rainbow Dash with her wing, and
I wonder how many bandages Rainbow Dash goes through in a month,
I don't
or for
know.
that matter, a week.
And Rainbow Falls also. So yeah. Did that count? Her food falling?
I don't know. I don't think so. But this is so beautiful.
Huh. This wheelchair is different from the other one.
Oh! See?
Yeah.
Derby!
I totally forgot about that part.
You know what, there's an episode in the Doctor Who's Adventures of Derpy and Twilight are talking. They're from different dimensions, and Derby's like, do you ever remember anything with a moving van? And Twilight's like, yeah, something happened a few months ago. I never did get that license plate number. Wait, how do you know about that? Oh, it's just something I heard of. Oh. So, is a pinky sense evidence of magic?
What do you mean?
Well, obviously we have some degree of magic for Pegasi, manipulating weather and sailing on clouds and flying fast enough to make rainbows and whatnot. Not to mention the little fact of being, in Rainbow Dash's case, being able to go Mach 20 without any kind of G-suit and being able to be just fine about it. Unicorns using magic, of course. Enough said there. And now we see, I would say, first evidence of magic is Pinkie Pie's Pinky Sense. Clearly it's some kind of extrasensory perception or something. So, I mean, would you count it as magic? Because she seems to be predicting things in a way that I would consider almost magical. Or supernatural or whatever.
It's funny. A fan reading of a fanfic I'm listening to actually explores that, where it is some like a lost Earth pony power.
Well,
I think they call it channeling.
It would well, let's just say for the sake of this discussion, that's a real thing.
Yeah.
It would explain some other things too.
What?
Like, for example, how good AJ and her, well, how most Earth ponies seem to be with crops when it comes to farming.
Mm-hmm.
So, and also, well, let's disregard channeling. Every pony has to have some degree of magic, otherwise a mark isn't going to appear on your ass for no reason. So, there's got to be some kind of Earth pony magic. Either the writers haven't come up with anything yet, or they're just holding off, or whatnot, or who knows? Maybe that'll be explored, maybe it won't.
Or maybe it already has.
Dum dum dum. Well, we're going to be watching every episode 1 through 29 of seasons 1 through 426. Froggy Bottom Bog. I wonder how many takes it took you to say that.
Froggy.
Froggy Bottom Bog, Froggy Bottom Bog, Froggy. Fuck!
Yes, why would she be up in that tree?
Yeah, really.
Pinkie.
So this must be where Pinkie found Gummy.
I guess so, it makes sense.
No, unless there's like a place like in Maine. Well, they say in Manhattan you can find anything. It must be true in Manhattan. Mail order toothless pygmy alligator. We got him.
What?
Yeah.
Gross.
I know, right?
I don't like insects. Especially big ones.
I don't like hydras. Spike, who invited you along? Ah!
I love the one idiot one. Just, he's
Ah!
like, oh, it's time to roar. Oh.
Yeah, that's right.
So it eats ponies.
That's pretty dark. And its head is shaped like a spade or something. Pretty good for slamming its face into the fucking ground. Ah. So here's a question then.
Yeah.
Why hasn't this thing attacked Ponyville?
Magic.
A wizard did it.
That fourth head that's just clueless.
Yeah, it really is.
He's just hilarious. Without
Leroy!
you. No, not yet.
Oh, no, not yet?
No.
No, it's
Oh. That was convenient.
So it was. God damn it, Pinkie Pie.
My voice sounds silly.
You see, I would be doing stupid shit like that if I was in San Francisco or some shit in an earthquake. Not that you'd find me dead in California. It's too damn warm. I like the cold of winter, which makes you wonder why the fuck I'm down here. Oh wait, that's right. Financial reasons and whatnot. And plus, it'd be kind of hard for us to do the commentary with me all the way up in New York and you all the way down here.
It's possible. I like that they brought that back real for this, the hop, skip, and a jump.
I love this song. Okay, now we can say it.
Yeah, it's gonna be after this.
There you go.
Drinks apple cider.
Leroy Jenkins!
So Twilight really likes to play chicken with a lot of
dangerous creatures.
Yes.
Alright, let's list the things she's done this to.
Nightmare Moon. Hydra.
Richard the Hydra.
Richard the Hydra.
Remember from Mentally Advanced series? They called Pinkie Pie called the Hydra Richard.
Oh, I don't remember that.
His name is Richard. Yes.
Oh, okay.
I can't do the accent to save my life. I love that show.
Oh,
Oh crap.
was that the idiot head?
I think so.
Oh, he's serious now.
What are your options? Horrible death by fall or horrible death by eating?
The wiggling.
Just. Oh, I get it. There you go. Like a badass. Sort of. Okay.
Why no teleport, Twilight?
Yeah, really. You forget you had that for 30 fucking seconds? Now, would a bubble really do that? I
don't think so.
Well, it's a big bubble, so maybe.
Depends on what the fuck is in that bog.
Yeah, really.
What?
Actually, I heard that isn't the bog. That's the equestrian sewer. That's the Ponyville sewer system. I just ruined your day, didn't I? Oh.
And
here we go.
Here comes Pokemon.
I love this. I love Tara Strong. She's a great voice actress. Twilight has evolved into
Rapidash.
Dun, 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 dun.
So that fire was real, apparently.
Yeah.
She's smoking and her hair was singed and.
So is that like a unicorn power or something? I mean, it would have been cool if that form showed up in the battle in season 4. Like she charges up her magic and she turns into that, and then punches T-Reg in the face.
Yes.
There's something not right with her.
Okay.
Oh, alright. So basically Twilight just kind of got trolled in a way.
Yes. But I'm sure she's used to it.
Mm-hmm. Studying under Princess Trollestia. God, Pinkie Pie just... God damn it!
Hey, is that invisible ink?
No, this should be invisible ink.
It's the same bottle and marking it on it.
Be great. Oh man.
Does anything fall from this?
Yes, something does fall.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Don't say it. For that one person who I've told not to watch this with our commentary but is watching anyway, I'm just fucking finish this episode and go to Netflix. Here we go.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, well, it wasn't. Was the first one
There you
inside?
go. See, this implies that Celestia's heard of this before.
She knew that there was a letter about to be sent, and she just happened to be in the spot. So I guess the first one was something outside that they just couldn't see, I guess.
Maybe like something hit Derpy on the head or something, I don't know. Well, that was fun. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and all that goodness. We'll see you guys next time.
Bye-bye.